Hi there! When reflecting on the Birkman report, our goal is to better understand ourselves and take those learnings to everyday life. First, motivation matters. Our task is to find those interests that score high and low, as well as measure the gap between what we do and what we want. In your work life, play for play is the optimal situation. You end up in the sweet spot when you have the interest and skill. It is important to learn to negotiate your needs to get met. If people don't pay attention to their needs being met, they might end up in a situation where life sucks and they give up. Secondly, intensity matters. Potential behavioral and expectation bias lead you to get stressed, or you may stress others. Percentiles in the low intense zone indicate an aversion to something related to that energy theme, and it is wise to avoid such activities. Then again, percentiles in the high intense zone typically mean activities related to this theme provide you with energy, and these are the activities to include in your life. Whereas percentiles in the mid-range indicate average interest, and you can use activities from these themes as balancing activities. Thirdly, perspective matters. You might find gaps between your usual behaviors versus your needs, and you might find blind spots. Sometimes we end up in unpredictable situations where something doesn't make sense based on what we think or articulate. In my Birkman map, my interest and usual behavior fall into the blue quadrant. My musical, artistic and literacy scores are high, which indicate I am an anti-authoritarian creative. To quote Dr. Johnson, if people ask nicely, I can do it, but I don't like people telling me what to do. Everybody is special. Dr. Johnson mentioned about Susan Cain's book Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. There is a social expectation of sociability. Society expects extrovert behavior. To balance life, introverts can schedule quiet time to recharge. As concrete takeaways, it is my responsibility to get my needs met, and I should develop awareness about where my energy is going. We have a perception of expectations that may or may not be right. Be aware if there is a gap. Aim to be accurate and find blind spots. Many people have hidden strengths that can lead to underpromising and over-delivering. In addition, we may overuse our specific strength, such as trusting. Own and claim your unconventional strengths. Society tends to discount these strengths. It's okay to be different. For example, I can define what effective leadership is. Develop self-awareness. What do you bring in? Understand where you are. Own your unusual behavior. Manage the image to get an opportunity to lead. Create a positive spin and frame indecisive as flexible, as an example. Treat those strengths rather than weaknesses. And finally, be yourself. Bye for now, and see you on Thursday.